Okay, hey guys, what is up? It is Beyblade's Zero G here, or aka Beyblade Master 27. So yeah, this is my third channel for Beyblade. So this is mostly gonna be about Beyblade Zero G, the new series that's coming out, and this does have some spoilers, somewhat spoilers. I mean, they're not that bad. But if you're not really caught up to any of the Beyblades, and if you're like a newbie, I would recommend you not to listen. And just go away from this whole thing. So yeah, let's get started. There's a word that it's a new series called Beyblade Zero G. That's because the main character's name is Zero, and this is kind of a coincidence, but Zero is kind of a name that I made up like a really long time ago, maybe in 2010, and that's like been my name like ever since. I like drawing a lot, so whenever I draw something like a character or something, I always name him Zero. So it was kind of weird to see that the Japanese people like coincidentally made a series with the main character's name being Zero. So that's really weird. So his full name is Zero Kurogane. So Korogen, Zero Korogen, something like that. Maybe Zero's his last name, but I'm not quite sure. I'm getting this off of Beyblade Wikia. So yeah, none of this stuff is official. So we gotta remember that none of this stuff is official. This is just what happened in the manga so far. So let's get started. So Zero's story occurs after 7 years after Jinga Hagane defeats Diablo Nemesis Rago. So after Diablo Nemesis' destruction, Zero was there, like at the time when Diablo Nemesis was being destroyed. Zero was watching. So in the manga he quotes. There should be the quote on the video. It said, "The day I saw the Legend Blader, Jinga Hagane's miracle. Zero Korogen Zero G manga." So I have not read honestly the Zero G manga. I'm just getting this off of the Beyblade Wikia. This stuff's been out for about 5 days, so sorry about the late stuff. And his Beyblade is Samurai Ifraid. Samurai Ifred. I guess that's how you say it. Samurai Ifred. Maybe they pronounce it a little different in Japanese. So yeah, 7 years has passed by, and his nickname is Blader of Fire. Whenever I look at Zero, like there should be a picture on the video. Whenever I look at him, he kind of reminds me of Yuma from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. I'm not sure about you guys, but they kind of look familiar. They kind of look similar, in my opinion. That's my opinion. All this stuff is some of the stuff is my opinion, but yeah, Zero G Beyblade was revealed on February 13th, 2012, in the Japanese magazine Koro. So I think that's how you pronounce it. Yes, Koro. So yeah, it's been out for a while. This news has been going around for a while. So yeah, as we continue, as I was just telling you this stuff, I'm just looking on a lot of Wikia right now. I found out that Korogen is Japanese for black steel. So that kind of makes sense. And then I also figured out that Hagane, Jinga's last name, is Japanese for steel. So, and they have an A and E at the end of the surnames. Like, usually that's how, I guess that's Japanese culture, maybe, I'm not sure. So that's something that I figured out. And I remember one of the episodes, the Metal Fusion or Metal Fight episodes, being, and the title was, I believe, Bonds of Steel. So that kind of makes sense with Jinga Hagane, so which means steel. So it kind of makes sense. So yeah, now let's get to the only Beyblade that we know about right now. Well, not really the only Beyblade that we know about that appears in Zero G. You know, Omega Dragonos that came out a while ago, which is Ryuga's brother's Beyblade. So that kind of does make sense because Ryuga's like offsprings like fight the next heroes. That does make sense because this is the same world. It's not like Tyson and the gang being in a different world and Jinga and the gang being in another world. This is the same world. Zero does happen in the same world. So there's a possibility later, like extremely maybe at the end of the episodes where Jinga and Zero meet and something like that is going to happen. There's a possibility. But Jinga's like about 15 right now in the 4D anime. So by the time that since it's been like 7 years, he could be like 21 when Zero actually meets him. So this is gonna be kind of weird. And I also wonder how old Zero is because he looks really young. So 7 years ago, he must have been really young when he saw Jinga. So those are some of my thoughts. So now let's get to Samurai Ifrid. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Samurai Ifrid W145CF. Unlike Wing Attack, which is WA, this is W, just W. There hasn't been any translations of what the W means and what the CF means, which is the performance tip for it. So you're probably looking at the pictures right now. The CF is probably a code flat, which means that it's surrounded by code, like plastic code, and then in the middle is like it's kind of like a CS, but like the new the 4D gimmick stuff. I guess that's probably put into it. I'm not quite sure about it. So yeah, and here's another picture of the W145. Okay, so now here's a picture of the Samurai Metal Wheel. It looks kind of like a Battle Striker, doesn't it? Yeah, those were what I used to, Blade, like Blade, quotation marked, Blade with, before, like, the Metal Fight Beyblade anime came out. That's what me and my friends used to play because we got really into Beyblade just a little bit before Metal Fight came out, which was just really coincidental. Again, we have a lot of Beyblade coincidence that go on for a while. So here there's also a new Zero G Stadium that you probably heard of before. So this is kind of like a little old news. Honestly, I don't like the new stadiums. I think they look kind of stupid. They're really gonna affect play. I think that Takara Tomy is like getting into the same mindset as Hasbro, because Hasbro started making some stupid stuff, and Takara Tomy is kind of trying to do that too. But you can't really quite tell if it's stupid until you have it in your hands. So you have to wait for another month or so. Well, not even a month. It's gonna come out somewhere around March. Samurai Ifred is going to come out somewhere in March. And as I was looking and I was talking again, I found some more stuff. Where was it? Samurai Ifred. Ifred is like it means fire, I believe. That's what I just read maybe about 2 minutes ago. I just can't seem to find it again. There should be a link in the description below for the page. There should be updates, actual updates as they go on here, and figure out the real stuff about this. Okay, so I'm going to the Samurai Infrared page. That should be in the description below as well. So this is my new channel. It would be really nice if you could actually subscribe. So yeah, Ifrit's name is based on supernatural creatures of Arabic and Islamic cultures, so that's pretty interesting. I've been noticing that Japanese anime Beyblade especially has been using a lot of Arabic stuff, Rock Zirafa, which Zirafa in Arabic means giraffe. So I've been noticing a lot of stuff like that. So yeah, Zirafa. I just typed it into Google, and I'm just what does that mean, really? And then I figured out that it means giraffe in Arabic, but which doesn't really make any sense. Why they would actually name it that in Hasbro? Because Rock Zirafa is a Chinese Beyblade. In the anime, it's a Chinese appearance. So yeah, that's just been a little bit about the new anime Zero G. Hope you like my videos. I would really subscribe for more stuff. And as the episodes come out, I'm going to do reviews of the episodes and opinion episodes. Like, a lot of people do manga reviews, which I don't really read manga as much as I used to when I, like Naruto and stuff. But I still do love Naruto. It's amazing. So I might do some Naruto stuff later on. And it's really nice to know that Beyblade is continuing. I thought Beyblade was going to stop at 40, which made me really sad. But now that 0G is coming out, I feel really happy again. So, I hope you feel the same way, and I hope you got a lot of information out of this little overview of what 0G is going to be about. So, I would subscribe to my channel because it is awesome, and when the 40 bays do come out, I'm going to unbox it. My next unboxing would probably be on this channel. It's going to be the Flash Sagittario unboxing, so keep tuned into that. And of course, if you like this video, I would subscribe if I were you, because more stuff, more reviews. So yeah, subscribe to my second channel and my main channel as well. Link on the video. So MFB Battles and Beyblade Master 27. MFB Battles is where I do my battles, and Beyblade Master 27 is where my A and Bs go. And I'm gonna stop making unboxings on that. I'm gonna make another channel for that. Or I might just continue on this if I get enough subscribers. So I guess I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching my videos, and bye.